in spending and whatever you have in cash for each character left. Just pick from the list what you want. I'm posting what was purchased so far.
Okay.
There are also just straight up long guns as well. I don't know how useful that will be in a space station though.
That's why I
Space
didn't
station.
really do anything with that.
Yeah. Try not to shoot any glass, by the way.
No promises are made.
Oh, there's nunchucks available.
Oh yeah, get a metal detector.
It's me. 1 second.
I think we should have walkie-talkie.
Probably a good idea, actually. How much are walkie-talkies?
35.
35. We should probably all have one.
Yeah.
Okay, so every person buy a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Still laughing about the option.
In a massive metal spaceship.
Yeah. How?
Oh wow.
Just constantly.
8810.
Oh no, that's outdoor. Guessing that have like kitchen.
Yeah. Everybody bought radios, yeah. Um Oh yeah, it's a Toyota Prius. Da, 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 da.
Looking at the lock picking tool, like I don't know if that'd be any.
I already have a set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Can we get a Winnebago?
Oh what?
There's a Winnebago. Turn this into Spaceballs.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Got a racing, got that. Body worn spy camera, covert, digital recorder, listening device. Yeah, I don't think those will be necessary. Um, you know, we should all probably have portable oxygen units.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That'd be smart.
Yeah, yeah.
And burn kits, maybe.
I have a complete
Oh, okay.
um first aid.
I will.
Yeah. Uh, 8165 minus 7.
Oh, clank.
Yeah. survival, quote unquote, in quotes. Scuba gear. I don't think we would need that.
Oh.
Let's do. We should probably get some. Whoever has the best like strength, maybe should get rope, because that can be useful. But yeah.
Oh, well, that'll
Uh.
probably lie about that she's at 8.
Okay. Yeah. Um. I think my characters only have like 60. Yeah. So yeah, let's get her rope. And then I'm gonna get what's it called? I'm gonna get Anna a good laptop because she has electronics and electrical repair. So and computer use. So that was like 1,300 or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, because I really say all I need for a laptop is one that is for like hacking and such, in case I need to use it for getting into systems and such. So I don't think I need to get a good laptop. Just a regular laptop is probably fine. But I don't know exactly the difference in this game.
Ooh, bitches.
So
Okay.
we all got portable radios. We all got portable oxygen as well.
Okay.
Um, Lisbeth, right?
Yeah.
Got rope, and then I'm trying to decide whether or not Anna need what is the difference in this between a laptop and a good laptop?
Um, we're talking like a ThinkPad versus an Alienware.
Okay, then yeah, ThinkPad. So just a laptop for Anna.
Okay. Anna is getting an additional laptop.
Just because she has computer use, electronic repair, and electronics.
It'll also let you connect to the computers on the station.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that's functionally it.
There
400.
it is.
Bottom left corner. Um, so Leabet got rope, you said? So there's the tool chest, rope. I wrote Pope. Leabet got the Pope.
Got the
That's
holiness
wild.
Pope.
Pope Charles the 87th. What else did you get? The mechanic tool chest, rope.
We all got the walkie-talkies.
Yep, walkie-talkies and portable oxygen kits.
Yep.
Anything else for Leobet? Or are we on to your what?
Is there
Decisions.
is there like an environment scanner? Just like obviously, there's probably going to be oxygen issues and gas issues.
Would
Yeah, I'm
'Cause I'm
gonna
not
make it.
seeing one.
Go ahead and do a write in a atmospheric
Scanner.
atmospheric scanner, and it'll cost 100
Okay, that would be for Anna.
for Anna. Okay.
does the ship like the security system like track?
Um, very limited motion. Inside your ship, yes, you can. The station, almost none.
At the wireless, I wonder.
I wonder how. I wonder why. The wireless
Um,
parameter and the motion detector alarm sets can also just be hooked up to computers to send signals to them instead of being like an alarm.
Gotcha. Um,
If you
also, I think
so decide to make it stealthier.
okay. Um, also, I'm just gonna buy Anna a 9mm as well because I realized that
Second Glock.
maybe all of yeah. The reason why is because I'm thinking we have our own ship. We're docking to the station. We probably shouldn't just. We should probably have someone on the ship.
So 9mm ammo for
Mm-hmm.
50 rounds is $12.
Okay, I do need to buy ammo. I forgot about that.
I want to get
So
survival knife. I bet.
Both of them?
I guess it's just well, the Swiss Army knife has like several different.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you want the survival knife as more of a weapon?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me just check what the stats are to see if it's worth doing the survival knife versus like.
Yes.
Okay, there is no difference between the survival knife versus a cheap machete, by the way.
Okay.
all right, so I have a 9mm Glock for both Anna and Hank with 100 rounds each. 8705. You said $12, right?
Each
For
for
50?
for each 50, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 86.
And
680.
then were you wanting to buy anything for your other character?
Yes. It. A laptop. It's a laptop. Tablet. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to get the. Or did you put down the?
I'm posting the updated list. If everyone buys something, I'm putting that under a separate thing so it doesn't take up as much.
Okay.
List is updated. Samson's buying a laptop
Yes.
and
And but would the tablet be of any use?
I would buy one or the other. You don't need to buy both.
Okay. Then I'll probably get.
Laptop requires like opening it up and turning it on, but the tablet you can just kind of like whip out.
I think since we already have a laptop, get a tablet.
Yeah.
Since we already have a laptop, so
It's also the same price.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
so tablet.
It offers slightly less functionality, but it's not so much less that you're not like calculating flight trajectories on it, so
Okay. And let's do the motion.
motion detector system.
Yeah, I think that's basically it.
Hi Noodles. Hello puppy dog. Hi puppy dog. Stop it. What? Oh, the drape dress.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I was zoomed in and that's all I
Fine
saw.
silk side drape dress. Side
Where
drape.
where is that?
It's under women's clothing. It's the second item. Fine
Side. Oh,
silk
I see.
side drape dress.
Designer dress worn once. Uh, all right. Um.
You don't need to worry about the clothing. You guys have appropriate clothing.
Yeah,
But
I
bulletproof.
think I'm good.
How come there's. Well, I guess I get why, because they already put a woman in men's clothes. But I was about to say, I'm like, why is bulletproof vest? There's a forest.
Lavender.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are we okay? So you bought. Samson bought a tablet and motion detector system. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Laybet bought the tool chest, rope, cheap machete, Swiss Army knife. Hank bought the lockpick set, night vision goggles, and the Glock 17. Taylor?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Hank bought lockpick set, night vision goggles, and Glock 17.
Correct.
Anna bought welder's kit, radar scanner, Geiger counter, complete first aid kit, laptop, atmospheric scanner, and a Glock 17.
Correct.
And they each have 100 rounds.
Correct.
Excellent. All aboard the ISV Theseus.
Choo choo. We're going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit.
Honestly, that might be pretty accurate.
Falling through the sky.
We're all gonna fucking die.
All right. So, after about 2 weeks, you will come into galactic radar range of the space station, and you are now able to connect to the automatic docking system that was retrofitted into the station roughly 10 years before it was decommissioned.
Okay.
Um,
Go
can
ahead.
we get a
Oh yeah.
no? Um, 1d3 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Just
No.
immediately.
All right, here it is. So, can we get a This is the wrong looking character sheet. No, it's not. Is it? Oh, this is the 1920s era one. Where's the modern era one? Modern. Okay. Can we get a where is it? What is it? Oh, Taylor. There's a pilot skill.
Okay. Then instead of for Hank, instead of what is it called? The drive auto, it's the pilot.
Yeah. Okay. Can we get a pilot check?
Okay. That would be a 55.
All right. What's your skill?
70.
70? Excellent. All right. So, you are going to notice that the automatic system is glitching and it's driving you directly into an asteroid belt that it is currently orbiting around, or orbiting near.
Okay.
You will be able to wrest control away from the automatic system.
Oh, cool.
Do you wish to allow the system to attempt to reconnect, or do you want to manually dock at this point?
Let's just manually dock.
All right, give me a pilot check at half.
Okay, so that would be 35, right?
Yeah, I think it should automatically the second column next to it will be its half.
Yeah. That will be an 11.
You did it. All right. You are able to successfully dock, and you guys are now docked to the station. There are 5 main floors to this station, with a dozen or so rooms in each. As we here, I know what we'll do. We're gonna do some excellent paint.
Some glorious paint.
Yep, and then share my screen. All right, you can now watch the stream to have your real-time map. No. And then to make it mildly hideous, make that small. Not that small. That works. Nyum. Nyum. There you go.
E.
So you are externally docked. There is a you are able to back it in like a tractor trailer. So your loading dock is here.
Wow Sound Audio Live.
Okay. Now hold the fuck on.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. So we're gonna just select this area. That's the wrong green. Okay. God fucking damn it.
Controls. Just undo.
No, fuck you. I hate everything. No, because I never actually committed the action.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
And if I... There.
Good
We
enough.
did it. Professionals. As you... okay, you are now docked. What do you guys wish to do? Your crew is now on board the state. You are now able to read from your ship sensors that the area surrounding the ship has been repressurized and it is now safe. It is now a safe atmosphere.
Okay. Can we use any sensors, the ship sensors, to detect if there's anything in the loading area?
There is no heat signatures and there is no motion.
Okay. All right.
There is a couple electronic signals coming from the area, though.
Understandable. All right. So probably head in and check everything first. Get in there.
Okay. As you enter the... Are you playing Kerbal Space Program music?
No.
Okay. As you enter the dock, you are going to be greeted by the sight of rusted metal sheet floors. You're going to see several crates. You're going to see what seems to be a heavily damaged automaton that is it's a helper robot. It's basically a humanoid robot that they're called handymen. They are the mechanics and maintenance crew of many space stations. You're fairly familiar with them. There's a very standard design.
Okay.
This one seems to have a hole ripped through the chest.
Oh,
Not
okay.
cool.
So no fixing.
No fixing, but you might be able to salvage parts to fix other ones.
Okay.
There are 3 of them in there. That's the only one that's damaged. The other 2 seem deactivated.
Okay. I'll probably have let's see here. If you want to check one, I'll check the other.
Yeah.
All right. Are you just checking them, or are you trying to reactivate them?
Seeing if it is basically, well, at least for mine, I'm going to check, make sure everything or in like better word, diagnostics, make sure everything is fine, and then try and reactivate.
Throw me an electronics check.
Okay. Dice simulator roll. Come on. I have to reload it. Sorry.
What?
Google's thing is being stupid. 28.
28, and your electronics is
60.
excellent. All right. It seems to be in working order, and all it needs to be done is reboot it.
Okay. Then turn the power off and then turn it back on.
It boots up,
Basically.
and it is going to immediately begin moving the rusted crates from one side of the loading dock to the other in preparation for a load to be picked up.
Okay. All right. Mine's gun.
It is making a significant amount of noise.
Fun.
Yeah.
Rolling the D100.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a 47.
And your electronic skill?
Skill is 50.
All right. There is no external damage, and as far as you can tell without plugging it in for diagnostics, you can just turn it on, and it will begin its previously programmed task.
I can turn it on.
Okay. This bad boy can carry so many boxes. You smack it, it turns on, and it begins also moving boxes, creating a significant amount of noise.
anything we
Well,
can do to
okay.
can we oil them or anything?
It's not like they're squeaking. No, they are moving heavy crates and setting them down.
Oh, okay.
You would have to stop the task to be able to stop the noise.
Okay.
You do have a general like you don't quite have a map of where things are supposed to be, but of where like things are specifically at, but you do have like general locations. There is a central hub connecting all the loading bays, of which there are 4.
Mm-hmm.
There is a hub that connects all 4 that actually has the handyman control center because that is where they mostly operate.
Gotcha. The robot that's broken, do they keep a data log of what they see?
The black box is usually held in the chest compartment.
Oof.
Harvested parts.
It has a hole in its chest.
Well, yeah, but you can still harvest other parts.
You can. You would be able to do so. It would take time though. What parts? How much are you wanting to harvest when you don't have anything to repair?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we don't really need to repair anything at the moment.
Yeah.
It might just be worth keeping a note that it's here and then moving on
Mhm.
until you need it.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Where to next? Your options are loading bay B, loading bay D, and the central hub.
I think probably going to the central hub would probably be best. We don't really need to worry about the loading bays at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Whoop, that's not it. Dude.
do.
Woohoo. Boop. 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 Uh,
I don't know.
docking hub.
The fuck.
And then you're going to walk into a central hub with a tram station that goes vertically up into the rest and then down into an observatory. The observatory is a minor area that was mostly for tourists.
Hmm. Uh, so the observatory was mainly for tourists, right?
Yeah, it's formerly the control center of the ship, but it's the area that has the most like glass to see out. So it was converted into a museum slash space a museum slash space that you can look out uh, into like the rest of the like area.
Gotcha. Well, we don't really need to go to the observatory for now. Let's
So you can actually hear the robots still clanking around, moving crates in the other in the docking, in the loading bay still.
I'm just imagining them just lifting one up, carrying it to the other side, while and then heading back to pick up another one. But the other
Other one
robot
is
is
bringing
doing
it back.
basically just moving them back and forth. Oh, all right. Well, we should probably go up then.
I feel like the observatory is accident.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. That was the campaign.
It's very possible to end that way.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
My favorite.
Something. And I.
All right, let's see. Is this gonna? I'm gonna try and charge my headset. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. So you're going up a level?
Yes.
Whoa, too close.
Door cloth.
Okay. There. Transport hub. You're going to have 6 connections. And we've lost them.
No, like me and a coworker share the same brain cell because we were walking back after getting lunch, and he just goes hop. I'm just go hopaka dopaka, and we just basically start doing that back and forth.
Hell yeah.
You got the Handyman Repair Center. You got uh you got the electronic storage suite on this level. Security office. Medical suite A. You got
Migron. Barba-
And then a general storage.
Okay. All right. Let us let's check. Yeah, just see if there's any camera systems we can use.
I agree.
Okay. You're going to there. You're going to run into a. You're going to enter the security office, and then there will be a glass face with some speakers for desk workers to sit at, and you're going to see a red smear along one of the windows.
Lovely.
Oh, fun.
Uh, as you
said
might
a
recall,
glass
this may
what?
have been caused due to the previous squatter that was violent.
Okay. So you said the first thing you said is like glass something?
Yeah, there's a glass. You know how like banks have those glass faces at time for the big banks.
Yeah, okay. I was just like a glass am I looking at just like a face that's like made out of glass?
No, faces and like surface. Sorry.
Okay.
There is a door off to the left with a what looks to be a key card scanner next to it.
I didn't even
Okay.
face. Oh yeah, that'd be a bit of nerve.
Um okay. So some speakers, a glass panel, and then a door with a security card reader.
Yes.
Um is there a well, let's first see if there's like just a card around first.
There are no cards laying around in this room.
Okay. Instead of spending our time hacking and potentially tripping the system security for now, let's go back to the transport hub. And let's check or we don't have to go back there. I forgot the door. There's pathways in between all of them. Let's go to medical.
You aren't able to get through into medical front through here. The medical connection is actually behind the locked door in the
Okay.
holding cell section.
Okay. That's what you meant. Okay. Okay. So then yeah, let's go back to the transport hub and then back to medical.
Okay. You enter medical, and it seems to have been ransacked. There is gurneys pushed over. There is loose needles laying around. Some appear to be used. There is med kits that are seem to be rummaged through, and bandages, like rolls of bandages, just strung through like teepee.
Okay.
And
Party.
then there is a flickering light over back in the corner as well.
Is it illuminating anything back there?
It's just one of the like curtained off areas where a bed would be for a patient.
I don't like that.
You also see a door with a key card reader
Right.
that is ajar, leading to the secure medical holding.
Okay. I don't like that light flickering over sectioned off area. I'm gonna be real.
It's just a loose curtain
Okay. There's nothing actually over there.
that you can see. There's a curtain.
Okay. Hmm.
Shoot, curtain.
God.
Guns do make noise.
Yes, they do. Can we still hear the robots?
No.
Okay. Let's just make sure there's nothing gonna jump out at us from the curtain.
Okay. You pull back the curtain, and there is a gurney with a deceased person laying on the bed, or laying on it.
I'm gonna check to make sure they're actually dead.
All right. They are cold to the touch.
Okay.
Your next hint is as you are you like investigating the body at all, or are you just checking that they're dead?
Just checking that they're dead.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look at the body quite yet because I just want to make sure that it's not gonna get up.
Yeah.
Well, I should say, metagaming slightly. Obviously, stuff might happen, but in game, don't know that. Just okay, it's actually dead. It's not gonna get up.
Oh, there's no zombies in this.
Okay.
So you don't need
Never
to worry
mind.
about humans getting back up. Oh, would you like to if you would like to start performing an examination, you can.
All right.
Yeah. As you open up the you move the what is it called? The like medical garment. You are able to there is a clear sign that it was like cut open, and you shift it aside and you see there's a gaping hole in their stomach.
Oh.
Hmm.
That might have
Okay.
had something to do with it.
It doesn't look like
Yeah.
surgical,
Yeah.
does it? It just
Mm.
looks like something erupted from.
Yeah. There's also bruising around the neck.
Okay. So, sorry, just to confirm, something opened up their stomach from the outside or the inside? Did you say like? Because I think you asked if it
This
ruptured
has
out.
been a while. It is shriveled and it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was said. Sorry.
Yeah. There is a gaping hole.
Okay. It sounded like you had said it ruptured out, and I'm like, huh?
No, that's what they said, I believe.
Okay. 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 All right. Cool. Definitely looks like something happened with their neck. At the very least, they may have been dead before.
Knowledge.
Well, Eek could, but he doesn't really have. Would you classify knowing that you can't get bruising if you're already dead? It's just
Body can get bruised still after shortly after death. Yes. Like
I'm just making like a jump, in lack of a better word, a logical jump of, well, if there's
It
bruising
either
around the
happened-
neck,
it would have had to happen very closely to the time of death.
yeah, and rationally that doesn't make sense. If they're already dead, why would you?
Yeah.
Trying not to meta. I'm really trying not to metagame. But yeah, obviously it would make sense.
If
that
at any
fucking-
point you have a guess of what's going on, you can always send it to me, and I'm going to ignore it. By the way, so
Okay, cool, thanks.
if you need that, like to get it out of your chest, like off your chest,
Right.
Out of...
yeah.
Time to hyperfixate for the next 4 hours on this one thing.
Yep. That's the intention. I know my players.
All right. Well, it's dead. Is it? Can we tell if it's male or female?
Male.
Okay.
Nothing else is mutilated.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So, you said the door is slightly ajar that leads to secure med hold.
Yeah. There is I forgot to mention, there is another keycard door in the room that leads to a separate area that is labeled medical storage, and that one is closed.
Okay. Let's check the one that's slightly open just to see if there's anything in there. Obviously, we know where that tunnel goes, but see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. You're going to go in and you're going to see another corpse that has been stabbed in the chest.
Okay.
You know this because the knife is sticking out of the chest.
Okay. Is it just like a
the-
standard kitchen knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an 8-inch chef knife, if you're really wanting to know.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was something we don't understand, or if it's just
No.
mundane.
Mundane. Cause of death, probably the knife sticking out of chest, if you're curious.
Oh yeah. I was gonna make a hard guess.
Okay.
Is there, besides the dead body, is there anything else in this hallway?
There is, you see a couple syringes that look unused that are labeled sedative.
Are there protectors on the needles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna Anna's gonna pick those up and put them in their medical box.
These are basically they're think of them like EpiPens.
Oh, okay. They're like auto injectors.
Yeah, they're auto injectors that are prepped and sterilized beforehand with correct doses.
Okay. Yeah, pick them up and put them in our medical box.
Okay.
She has a medical box, right?
You guys have
first aid
pockets.
kit. First aid. Oh, well, I was gonna say first aid kit, but
yeah, you can first aid kit. Yeah.
Okay, so.
To note that mechanic chest is a chest. It is 4 wheels, big, heavy. You have to intentionally push it places. If you want your mechanic tools, you'll have to go back and grab it from the ship. I'm assuming you're just scouting while you look for worthwhile stuff to start salvaging.
Yeah. How many
3
night juices?
Yeah, 3.
3.
Elsewhere in the room, there are 10 doses of painkillers as well in auto-injector form.
Oh, okay. Oh, definitely. All right, time to into the bag of holding of medical equipment.
Yeah, we're not going to be tracking weight or anything. We're
that's what I
moving right along.
And painkillers.
Next up, that's all the usable medical supplies you can find. Right. There is clean bandaging, but you have a bunch of that anyways.
Yeah.
Each of those auto injectors are worth about $20 each.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that down. Okay. All right, so let's head back into the what is it called? The main area.
Transport hub?
Yeah, transport hub.
Okay.
Because now we've come across 2 keycard access, let's check general storage just to see if there's any spare keycards that either we can configure to be used. Either configured to be used, or ones that are already assigned? Like,
Okay. You will know 90% of the time storage of unassigned key cards is in the security office.
oh, okay.
So your priority will probably be looking for one that has been forgotten somewhere.
Gotcha.
That'll be just general knowledge stuff for you.
Okay, cool.
I'll give if there's ever general knowledge stuff that might change your the way you want to go about how you process something, I'm going to freely give that.
Let's go to handy repair, because if one's gonna be left around, it might be there because the repair techs probably need to get into areas. So
Everyone's gotta eat burgers.
Both are valid thoughts.
yes.
Look, how often have you forgotten stuff when you have to go to the bathroom in a restaurant? Like, you've left something before.
Ironically, I haven't. Let's go to the burger joint first.
Okay.
Because I like that idea better.
And it smells rancid.
Well, yeah. Shocker.
Yeah.
Wait. Why did this smell rancid when the decomposing bodies didn't?
Good question.
I don't like that. I don't like that thought came into my head now.
Well, decomposing bodies, if you dry them out, will stop rotting.
Oh, yeah, mummy.
Counterpoint to that, oil with maggots?
All right. Do we see anything in here? Let's moving on.
You don't want to go behind the counter?
Do we want Taylor to waterboard his laptop with vomit? Yes or no?
All right, sounds like you guys want to move right along.
Let's just. Do we see anything?
Not from the entrance.
All right. We should probably. I'm gonna do an atmospheric scanner.
It's technically breathable. Oh, respirators don't filter smells.
No, they don't.
Fun general knowledge thing I'll share.
It's one of those things that it really depends on. I believe the asbestos ones do, but
yeah, but then also asbestos.
Yeah. But yes. Yeah. Let's go in.
One second, I'm pulling up I'm using a spreadsheet for your guys' total value you've collected.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still putting in.
I love that we have offers.
True.
Like, meta, no, we should stick together. Non-meta, or salad.
Yeah. Right now, well, we're just kind of doing a quick scan. We'll probably break up, after we.
For your general knowledge, you currently have $260 in salvage in your medical supplies.
Freaking rolling in it.
You've almost paid off you've almost paid off half of a pistol and the ammo.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. You're going in?
Yes.
All right. As you enter, the smell gets worse and worse. You are going to come across several tables. There's a couple tables that have like burgers and fries that are very like dusty, and the mold has grown and died on the burger. There are flies that are laying dead on the table as well.
There's what? Laying on the table?
Flies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Do you want to go behind the counter?
Yes.
Okay. As you go back, you are going to find the spilled, the fry, the French fry, like the fryer, the deep oil fryer, has been tipped over, and the oil is on the floor everywhere.
Oh no. OSHA will not like this.
This is the source of the smell.
Fair. Just from looking without going back there, because I know one of us it's just going to become freaking vaudeville the moment we try and walk back there. Can we see anything?
You can see back, there's a like storage room towards the back, and you can see that there is there is a light in there, and there's a shadow again, like coming from under the door. Like there's something blocking like the center of the door. It's about like 1.5 feet wide.
Okay. General question for our general knowledge. Are our boots, or I assume we're wearing boots.
You're able to safely navigate to the other side without vaudevilling yourselves.
Okay. I'm just imagining.
You do have high grip boots that do have metal inserts for the magnetic surface in case you have to magnetize to surfaces for the low gravity sections of the ship.
Okay. Then I'm gonna head over to the door to see if it's unlocked.
There is something heavy, roughly 120 pounds, leaning against the door.
Okay.
Okay. My bet
Okay.
You can see a pair of boots from the window.
All right, so something's in there.
My bet's gonna give a good old shove.
Give me a strength check. And your strength? 80? Okay, you pass. You are going to hear several crunches and the sound of something toppling over as you open the door.
All right. I'm gonna just do a quick glance inside first before really pushing in.
You see a pair of legs that are now sideways, wearing the same boots you can see through the window.
Okay, so let's fully push the door open then, and obviously it seems that whatever those boots are attached to and legs, they're not alive.
Inside, you will find the storage room. A ton of fast food that's like any of the not cold storage food items are in here. You see several tubs of oil that have been their caps are missing and they're now empty. And then You look over at the corpse, and you see that they were holding a jug, and it is now going glug glug as the last as it starts to pour out. They are wearing a security cap and a McRollins manager badge.
I'm gonna pick up the bottles.
The jug.
All right, you stopped the corpse from pouring one out for the homies. What next?
Is there? Yeah, I'm gonna pat down the corpse, see if there's anything.
You find a damaged security keycard.
Damaged how?
It's like broken in half.
Okay.
The circuit board in the middle is damaged.
Gotcha. Okay.
Typically
with circuit boards, yeah. Obviously, you can redo the traces, but that's really only worthwhile on, I think they're called
high value, value mission critical things you want to take several hours to redo.
Like outside of the game. Realistically, circuit boards, if it's a single layer circuit board, yes, you could absolutely fix it. If it's 2, 3, 4, 5 layer circuit boards, no.
You're not fixing it at that point. This is a single layer circuit board.
Okay.
It's like one of those really thick key cards. It almost it's about the size of a, what is that? Like a, no. A 2.5 inch SSD.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's retro futuristic.
Yeah.
It slots in, like, it's a literal key card.
Yeah. Okay. Like, what is it, like from Alien Isolation?
Yeah. I really like the aesthetic.
Yeah, that's what retrofuturism is, basically.
Yeah. It's like the definition of retrofuturism, and it's just such a good aesthetic. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they're making a second Alien Isolation game.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it got announced a couple months ago that they're in
nice.
production.
All right. Okay, so, we'll take it just in case. We might be able to fix it, like worst case scenario.
You're also going to find a note under his cap saying it's his to-do list, and he is looking for a security clearance handyman because they have built-in key cards in their hands.
Ooh, okay.
His little note to himself says he fell, breaking his security card in half.
Oh. Fucking butterfeet. Okay, so, well, since we know that, I'm gonna have Anna hurry back to the to the damaged robot to see if that one has a the secured. Oh no, yeah, I'm stupid. Let's go, handy repair, see if there's one in there first.
Okay. You're going to enter, and there are roughly 15 handymen hanging out. All handymen are pretty much indistinguishable from each other.
Okay.
There is a terminal in this room. I forgot to mention there was a desk in the docking hub that has a terminal, which is the handyman control hub, by the way.
Oh, well.
But there's a secondary access point here, so who cares?
All right. Is the computer on?
No, but you can turn it on.
All right, let's turn on the computer. Bleep bloop.
You hear it start to whir and whiz to life as the glow of the green screen pops up as Doc loads up with its hilarious ASCII font display graphics.
Excellent.
This terminal has control center. It has repair logs and diagnostic review settings.
All right.
Would you like me to type it into Discord? What's in this terminal? We're going to be going down some dialogue trees here. Welcome to Retrofuturistic, where it's a pain in the ass to use computers.
All right, CD. God, what is it? CDDR or sorry, CD'd. So CD C colon enter dir enter. That'll give me everything. Listen, I work IT.
I know.
I know this.
The thing is, I know what you're saying. So, like, you could literally give me commands, and I would be like, "All right, this is what you see."
All right.
We're not going to go that far because we don't need to.
All right. So let's go back.
That moment when you write a word and then you write the word a second time because you didn't write it good enough the first time. Okay, the control interface, diagnostic tools and logs, and I said a third thing.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said.
Okay, we're going to email.
All right, so let's do diagnostics tools and logs. Or no, let's do email first. Let's see if anything came in urgent. Reset job priority, urgent evacuation. Hey Tim, fancy a night out. Let's see what the evacuation one is.
So, you know,
Go for the hey Tim.
yeah.
Listen, it was a real. It was I had to really think about it.
The email reads, urgent evacuation. The station has been deemed unsuitable for long-term habitation. Please refer to your employee handbook to see which loading bay you should report to for transport off station.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disconcerting, but we don't actually plan to live here, so we're good. All right.
Excellent reasoning.
Hey Tim, fancy a night out.
It's a phishing email.
Oh, okay. Dang. Can I report it as phishing?
You can report it as spam, yeah.
Reset job priority.
This email reads that the handymen have been reportedly prioritizing minor repairs over a large damage that occurred when a asteroid actually hit the station a couple years before the email was sent. There was a large section that was damaged, and many handymen were prioritizing the minor repairs around the major repair instead of actually fixing the whole breach.
Well, okay.
Hull breach is located in living quarters A.
All right. Well, okay. So then, let's go back. Well, I'm gonna make that keep that as a reported. I'm gonna make a note of that. You said it was habitation what?
Habitation module A.
Hab mod A. No good air.
I put it into chat for you as well.
Cool. Let's go back to diagnostic tools.
Diagnostic tools. Oh yeah, I know how. I'm just lazy and writing it all out.
Let's do individual direction. I'm trying to see if any of these will list out the packages, like the equipment packages on the individual handy.
Tactics. I think I need to do individual lines though. Anyways, you want manual direction or individual direction?
Individual.
All right. Under individual direction. Individual direction. You have 4 options: voice commands off, medical off, combat off, free roam off.
That wasn't what I wanted.
Oh, were you wanting to direct them to you?
No, I was trying to figure out, find a log or something like that would tell me what they all were, like the equipment package on each one.
Oh, that would be under job assignment.
Okay.
And that would be a diagnostic for each individual handyman.
Oh.
The master logs for who is assigned where would be in the storage servers. So,
Okay.
electronic storage.
All right. Well, I don't want to have to do all the stupid.
No.
Is there a noticeable difference between handymen that have a key card in their hand and ones that don't, given how thick the key cards are?
Well, it's basically a human hand.
Right.
And their fingers fold down like they basically make a fist, and then it slides out like from their knuckles.
Yeah, I know what you mean now. I see what you mean.
So
Okay.
it's what? They're not able to answer questions.
All right. Well, let's go to. Okay, actually, I think I have an idea. Let's go to diagnostic tools.
Okay. Diagnostic tools.
Is there a like a diagnostic tool that will check for the functionality of the key card sliding out, or something that would lead to that? Obviously, I don't think there's one just exclusively just for that. It would probably do a bunch of tests, but
Job assignment will be the option to go to access programming.
okay.
Which would basically program the key card if they have one.
Okay.
This option will be unavailable if the handyman doesn't have a key card.
Okay, let's do job assignment, and then I'm just gonna go through them to find one that has a key card.
All right. Let me roll real quick. See if any of these ones do. And one does.
Okay, cool. Am I able to tell which one that is?
You are able to go into manual direction and have them step onto the diagnostic platform.
Okay. Then, yeah, that's... Yeah, have them stand out onto the diagnostic platform so that I can assign the key card.
He steps up onto the platform, and several panels open to give access to many of the regular maintenance sections, including the key card.
Okay. Does the key card, can I remove the key card, or is it like kind of permanently attached?
It's semi-permanent. It'll take you a little while plus with some tools.
Okay.
The tools in this area seem to have been looted, though.
Okay. So then we'll just have we'll program the key card. Or yeah, right?
Yeah, you can program the key card.
Or can we tell if the key card's already programmed or no?
You can under job assignment, it'll tell you what areas it for access.
All right, then I'll.
Access level 2.
Okay.
This station uses a 4-level system. Level 1 is unsecured. Level 2 is typically it's restricted where maintenance personnel are needed, but safety-wise, it's generally not recommended for anyone else to go there. Level 3 is going to typically be considered a secure area, and then level 4 is basically next to no access is granted because of extremely sensitive equipment that cannot be tampered with for safety of the entire station, or due to the nature of the contents.
So access level 4 would be like the highest level of access.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I'll just throw the breakdown in chat.
It was more of, because you said level 1 is the word you used for it, I can't remember now. But
Unrestricted.
Unrestricted meaning that it sounds like, oh, level 1 has no restriction. So that's why.
I mean, for the zone.
Yeah.
The zone isn't restricted.
Okay. So I want to see if I can't make it access level 4.
You'll need an admin code.
Okay. Dang.
You
can I check underneath the keyboard?
Yeah, there isn't a code underneath the keyboard. They didn't write their password down there. There are basically the head of security and the station manager have the codes.
Okay. What about access 3?
Access 3, you are able to do from this terminal.
All right.
I should also note that terminals have access level as well, so you can, if you find a level 4 terminal that it happens to be unguarded for some reason, you will be able to give access level 4 without a code. Basically, if you go to like the security manager's personal.
What'd you say?
What?
Aries.
I said I'd be more concerned if it was guarded.
Yeah. Locked. Yeah, let's make the robot buddy boy handy. Access level 3. He's got the magic touch.
There, I put the levels there. He is now level 3 access. He will have access to the security office and be able to get behind that door.
Okay. Let us program the robot to follow us.
Okay. You're to do that. You would basically remove job priority and then assign voice commands as on.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
It can now be. Now you just basically tell it what you want it to do, and it'll do it.
All right.
It doesn't have one, so
Now,
sorry.
is the metal it uses, is it like soft touch metal or just like hard metal?
It has what? How fucking dare you?
That's interesting. Why did it have a port in its ass?
You wanted to go to security.
Correct.
Okay, you and the handyman. Would you like to name this one so we can keep track, so I can refer to it specifically?
Hand job.
Hand job.
Okay, because HJ doesn't really roll off the tongue, I'm gonna call him AJ then.
That's fair.
AJ and the gang now. AJ follows you guys, and you guys are now in the security office.
All right. Let's have it unlock the door.
All right, it unlocks, and you find an area that is actually relatively clean. There is a single security officer that seems to have been shot. They are facing away from the glass, so like towards the rest of the office.
Mm-hmm.
They've been dead for 25-ish years.
Oh. That's like just bones at that point.
Remember, there's low humidity, so decomposition doesn't really take.
Okay. All right.
The station maintains near zero humidity to make it so there is less moisture in the air, which damages equipment.
Okay, yeah. So basically, everyone on board it puts the lotion on the skin again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a pat down of the dead dude. The dead.
You're gonna
security
find
dude.
20 more bullets.
Oh, nice. Are they 9mm?
Yes.
Okay.
They were all inside him.
Oh, this one doesn't look like it expanded.
Mission.
All right. Should we check the terminals?
You're gonna find job assignment, which is basically the security officers are being directed where to go, and their email. There's nothing going to be of much there, but the desktops are vintage and have been going for a decent amount.
Okay.
Each of the you're going to find 15 of these terminals.
Okay, so that's actually okay. We're gonna make a note that where these are located for future hauling.
Each one you estimate would be about $150.
Right. So we're gonna make a note for ourselves that this is where these are. Located to take back later after we're done, doing a sweep. So, let's see here. We should probably check that one locked door in medical as well.
Kind of
It was a key card. I thought.
Yeah.
But in the one in medical, there's.
No, we did. That was where we found the dude with the knife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should also say, your guys' break-even point for money, is 200,000.
Okay. Dang. Oh, all right.
No. Humans are one of the most plentiful species on the planet. Or in the galaxy.
And I assume at this point, yes, I know it's retrofuturism, but I assume we've been able to clone organs at this point.
Yeah, you got organ cloning.
Also, I don't think anyone would want a 25-year-old partially decomped kidney. Let's go back to medical A, and we can open up that one locked door with AJ.
AJ will be able to unlock the door. It is a level 3. Or, no, that one's a level 2. And behind the door, you're going to find roughly 45 fully intact medical kits.
Oh. All right. Well, also I will say what's going to be good is we can, with all those spare robots, we should be able to have them, once we're ready, we can have them start transporting everything into the loading area. Okay, cool. Making a note of that. Let's go to electronic storage, because if those terminals, we found 15 terminals in security, there's bound to be more terminals in electronic storage.
And now Taylor starts to see dollar signs.
Listen, money.
Money.
We have not, no.
In electronic storage, you will find the key card, and AJ will unlock it for you. As you can guess, this is stuff that people would want to steal. You're gonna find a whole bunch of stuff that for handyman repair, and you're going to find roughly 50 of those cheap terminals that are 150 each.
Okay.
And you're going to find 4 what are called admin terminals, which are higher quality. Basically, they sell for 1,000.
Okay. All right. So, I assume these were storage, so they're not like functioning currently.
They're not assigned, so they don't have codes assigned to them.
Okay. So, all right, cool. So we'll make note of those. Now let's go to general storage, and then once there, before we continue on, we'll program some of the handies to start moving stuff to the loading dock, loading A.
Hey, 1 second. I'm equal this times this. There we go. And then like storage. And then admin terminal. Some there. Okay. I've got it in the document now. I had to change some things with how the spreadsheet worked. Okay. What's up? What are we looking for?
Oh, we're going to go to general storage, and then once we see what's in general storage, then we're going to go back to Handy Repair to program some of the bots to start hauling stuff to the loading area.
In general storage, you're going to find some various tools. You're going to find a couple dollies. Like those flat carts that they use at like Home Depot.
Right. Those will be helpful, probably.
Yeah, there's 3 of those.
All right, let's move those into the center. The dollies into the center for the robots to use.
Okay.
And then let's go start programming some bots. One for electronic storage, and one for medical, and the security office as well. So 3 to start transporting stuff.
Let me just pick up, get the price on that one thing I said again. Okay. So they're not first aid kits, sorry, they're medical cases.
Mm-hmm.
Which have a value of $100.
I know you said it was $100, but...
Yeah. And then, so you want to go to Handyman, you want to start programming bots to start moving stuff for you?
Yes.
Okay. You will be able to do so, and are you going to activate voice commands for them?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll be able to direct them to follow you, and you'll be able to assign them tasks verbally now without having to go to terminals.
Okay. Yeah. Let's start. Just command them. One to start moving the terminals that are in electronic storage, both admin and the regular ones. Another one, and using one of the dollies to help with the transport of that. Another one to do the same with security for the 15 terminals in there, and then one for the medical crates in medical, and all of them able to use the dolly to help push them.
They will begin loading, and I will now move all of these items over from the uncollected to the collected section. What?
Have we? Oh, let's see.
No.
I just realized this. Gamble.
Yeah, I noticed that a second ago.
Just leave L3.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom.
This dancing.
Okay, you guys have collected a little under $16,000 of equipment. Okay. After this, where were you guys heading?
I kind of want.
The observatory?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Most parts are game. Russians. It needs hyperdrive. We don't have hard. You never can find anything. You're out of the. Are you?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
My spouse is still asleep.
Okay.
It is
So,
wonderful.
the observatory. There is a museum, and in the museum, there is the very well preserved corpse of the first captain.
Huh. That's wild.
Yeah. Like just on.
He is actually rigged to some animatronics inside, and he is waving.
Oh, it's that. I waved back.
Wave back. Well,
So, what would you like to see in the museum?
Well, because his flesh suit is being better used now, I'm still gonna do a pat down just to see if he has anything.
Okay. He does not.
Okay.
You are going to hear a noise from one of the corners of the room.
Hank and Anna both are gonna draw their handguns. Actually, no, we're in a glass room. Let's not do that.
Dang it. Nearly got out of finishing early. Love the quick turnaround on that decision.
I completely forgot it was a glass room.
You're like, alright, we don't like that noise. Draw our guns. Wait, fuck that, no.
Why is that? I'm gonna take that too. I forgot to ask too before, because I had drawn the original diagram of the giant ring. That's alright.
That's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Well, it's sizable enough to be.
Pipe wrench from Fallout 3. We were all gonna face the sound or whatever it was.
Okay. It's a scraping sound, akin to like, I don't know, like keratin on metal.
Okay.
There is a display in between you and the source of the sound. So like there's a wall.
Okay. Should we investigate? Aries? Alright, we're gonna investigate.
Okay. You're gonna go around and you're going to see claw marks leading to a vent.
Oh boy. He vented. I don't like that.
You may send your guesses to me in my DMs and I will ignore them, like I said.
Yeah, I don't, my brain keeps going, it's an
It's an imposter.
my fucking brain is fried.
And then out pops an Amogus. It's blue.
Doing the fucking ass twerk.
Yeah.
Okay, so we now know something is on the ship that can fit in vents. Don't like that. The welding kit that I have, is it kind of like the toolbox?
Welding kit, basically, it's going to be, it's on a little cart.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like the one in like Aliens.
It's been a minute. Is that like the backpack one?
It's like a hand tool, basically.
Oh, like a welding torch?
Yeah.
It is, but there are tanks.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So I don't like that, but still, let's be kind of, I'm not gonna word, on high alert while we continue to explore the observatory.
I couldn't find it in blue.
Yeah, that just pops out doing that. At that speed, that is real speed.
All right. So what are you doing again?
We're gonna be on like word high alert while we
Okay.
continue to explore.
Okay. You're going to hear from that vent the sound of scraping, but it seems like it's going further away.
Okay. The vent. Can we close the vent?
Yeah, you can seal it.
All right. We're gonna do that. Well, we don't have the welder with us, but I assume we can lock it closed or something like that.
Yeah, there's a locking mechanism, so it wouldn't open for access. It'll just allow airflow only.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Obviously, it can probably ram through it, but even if we weld that,
Any amount of slowing it.
yeah, exactly. Give us enough time to make sure our shots don't rocks fall, everyone dies us.
Oh, are you leaving the observatory?
Huh?
Are you leaving the observatory?
No, we're closing the vent first.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I guess you said we didn't find anything, right?
There's nothing of value here.
Okay. All right.
It's
head up.
a location.
And I assume there's airlocks between all of these rooms, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, each module is basically like locked in. The observatory is basically the same size as the docking hub and the central transport hub in the other segments, because that central core is the only thing that's the original ship.
Gotcha.
Everything else has just been docked onto it and made like a permanent section.
Gotcha. Yeah, my intrusive thoughts are like, all right, everyone, out of it. I'm gonna crack the airlock, hop around in, and close the airlock.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to do that, but
considering the airlock for this section is the tram system, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll keep that thought for in our toolkit for later.
This is a secret mouse Cthulhu that might help us later.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's where is there's let's go up to level 4 now, since we've gone basic. Oh, we should probably check to see the other loading bays, just like a glimpse in, see what's in there.
Okay.
Because we never checked.
You are going to which one first?
B.
Loading bay B. Okay. Inside there, you're going to find a couple of handymen and a corpse.
Okay. Cool. Any damage on the corpse that we can tell?
It has a hole going straight through it. It seems to have been punctured from behind. It's about 3 inches in diameter, going from going through the spine out the chest.
Damn. That's okay then. Is there anything on like the handyman?
On them, blood.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a lot of blood on the fist?
No. It's like sprayed onto them.
Okay, cool. Didn't want a robot revolution.
You were kind of hoping for one for a moment there, though, huh?
I will not confirm nor deny. All right, let's check C then now.
C, you are going to find a bunch of large shipping containers, like modern day style shipping containers.
Gotcha. Are they all locked, or can we open them?
You can try them.
All right, let's check. Let's check to see if we can open them.
You are able to open 3 of them. Inside, you find some stuff that was like mid-transit when the evacuation got called and it was abandoned. You're going to find some jewelry goods and clothing in one, and then in another, you're going to find some military adjacent stuff, basically military clothing wear.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to find roughly 100,000 value in between the two crates.
Oh, okay. There we go. Since these are already here, let's leave it here, and we'll just dock on the other side to pick it up when we leave.
The containers would not fit on the ship. You would have to
Well,
unload the containers and put them on the ship.
right, but it would be easier to just move the ship, unload them into the ship instead of unload them onto dollies, carry them to A, load them in. So we'll circle back on this. Loading D then, I guess.
Inside loading D, you're going to find a bunch of crates set up like a fort in the center. And then there is
No,
going to be
is there a no girls allowed sign?
no, but there is like several people dead, slumped over the sides, holding guns.
Oh, Cobb. Can we check the guns?
Yeah, they're loaded.
Okay. Are they like pistols, rifles?
There's rifles, but there's only about 15 bullets for them left between all 6 of the rifles.
Oh, okay.
There are hundreds of shell casings on the floor.
I don't like that.
No. Along the floor, there seems to be little pock marks from something that burned it.
Is there a terminal nearby?
Only that opens and closes the loading gate.
I mean, like, nothing that we could, like...
Is there a camera?
There is a camera up top.
Okay.
Access would be in the docking hub.
Let's go to the docking hub. And let's see what that camera has recorded.
You're going to see the you're going to basically start the footage, and it'll rewind like a VHS tape. You'll see a black blur before the camera cuts out because it gets hit by a stray bullet.
Right.
There, you'll see a creature that appears like a just black void in the space, in the camera space. It is black and white with a lot of static, obviously.
Okay.
And you will see roughly 20 people that were firing at the creature.
Can we tell if if it's the shape of the creature is due to some kind of damage to the recording, or if that is actually what it looks like?
You don't know.
Okay.
Can we get, like, a rough gauge of this?
Based on the angle, it kind of looks to be about 7.5 feet tall, and then about 10 feet long. With it's a quadruped with about 4 feet of tail, making up its length.
Okay.
It's a very thin, spiked tail, by the way.
Huh. Oh,
Can we hook up the tablet or not try and track any movement outside of, like,
The station doesn't really have motion sensors in a lot of locations. It's basically just the core modules that have those motion sensors. Any additional modules like the loading bays and all of the different things that are off the core, basically have been added in at different times, and their equipment is various and very frequently faulty because it was privately funded. Or
Samson. That would probably be.
oh, by the way, you can hear the two handymen you left in the loading bay shifting stuff around until you hear a crash.
Oh, okay. Let's. Time to investigate.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can set up motion detectors like in different areas. Where were you setting them up?
I want to set one up the entryway to unloading.
Okay.
For now, 'cause I'm not gonna
Oh, I had them there actually the entire time.
yeah.
Mm. All right. So you
Also,
go
my
back to loading
spouse is
A,
my spouse is
and
finally awake.
and one of the handymen has crashed to the floor with a crate, breaking it open, and it now has a matching hole through its chest, like the one you found earlier.
Oh boy. Um. Hmm. You said it crashed to the floor?
It crashed to the floor,
To the floor.
not
Okay, I was like,
through.
oh. Okay. Because now I'm just imagining crash through the floor, and then now it's like the scene from A Lost World where it's on the glass and it's just starting to like the glass is just
Slowly
starting to.
crack.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, that's not good. Do we see any like claw marks on the ground by it or anything like
Yes.
that? Okay, and I assume leading
They are
towards.
leading towards a vent.
Of course it is. All
You
right.
hear it. You hear claw sounds, and they're actually
Hmm.
approaching from another vent, though.
All right. We're going to ready um both Hank and Anna. Both
Inside
are
one of the
gonna.
containers, you're going to find a jerry-rigged flamethrower. By the way,
What would that be fire like rifle shotgun?
it would be it would be under explosive weapons, actually.
Um, my thing doesn't have that.
It is going to it would be the base for
So
rifle.
like I
So if
unfortunately
you didn't
the
put points in rifle.
so I only put 20 in rifle.
Well, but there should be a little thing that says how many you would have if you didn't put any.
Mm. Uh, I'm looking at I sent you the spread the PDFs that I
Yeah,
used.
yeah. 1 second. I was scrolling through a book. So rifle would be 25%.
Okay. So 25% of what?
Oh, yeah. The score would be 25.
Oh, okay. Um, okay.
Also, remember
Uh,
that your number is added to the percentage.
oh, so it'd be for
You
my case
actually
if I
have a
put
45 in rifle.
I did not know that. Okay. I'm gonna grab the flamethrower then.
Yeah.
Um, and Hank is just going. Wait, hold on. Hank? Yeah, he didn't grab that. Okay, cool. Hank is going to ready up his pistol and I'm gonna see if I can't activate the flamethrower to like get it primed.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you're
you
able
can't just
to ignite the pilot
pilot.
flame.
Okay, cool. All right, that's that's what I've done.
Well, I bet.
She was just walking around the entire time with a knife.
Out of context, you might recognize this as a xenomorph.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's a runner.
okay. I'm going to fire the flamethrower.
You blast the flamethrower in its face, and as it charges, and it will run away, retreating momentarily.
All right.
It dives into the vents out of sight.
All right. Okay.
And I realized that I overbooked the day. Would you
All
guys
right.
like to continue another weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we can get another person into the crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that you
Yeah.
know what you're dealing with,
Yeah.
Right.
you're calling in backup.
We're like, okay, it's game over, man.
Yeah.
um,
Especially since like one of my characters literally has no weapons.
Yeah. Okay.
well,
Time
you can hand that the
to.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
He can't.
All right. Yeah.
It would be 25%.
So that'd be a quarter chance each time to
Yeah.
absolutely
Blast 'em.
turn yourself into a shish kebab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. I have everything
All right.
saved, including if you were to have everything you have found loaded up right now, you would only need 84,000 more to break even on your purchase of the station.
Is that included? Does that include the stuff that we found in the other loading bay?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you were to load everything you've found so far.
Okay. All right. So not bad haul so far.
So far. And you've only done 3 floors.
Yeah. Perfect.
And you haven't
right.
even gone into one of the loading bays.
No, we went to all of them.
You started in A, you went to B and C,
Yeah.
and then you went back to look at the camera.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Because I thought.
You never went to D because you got distracted by the war zone.
Well, because no, I thought that we went to B. That one just had a dead dude in it with blood splattering on the handy. Then we went to C, which had the equipment.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yes, you have explored all of the loading bays.
Okay, I was like, did I just imagine this?
Maybe. Trick question. The real alien was the gaslighting we did along the way. All right. I will talk to you guys later, and we'll schedule a session 2 for the one shot.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.